Cardiff Central MP Jo Stevens is based in Roath. She was elected last May at the general election, beating the sitting Lib Dem MP Jenny Willett. She's been given 2 promotions this week, first to Shadow Prisons Minister and secondly Shadow Solicitor General, and she got to ask her first question in the House of Commons yesterday.
I took the opportunity, my very first question at the dispatch box, to ask about the current rates of conviction for rape, sexual offences and domestic abuse, because they have been falling. And I wanted to emphasise that here in Wales we've taken a different approach with the Welsh Government's violence against women and girls legislation. So I asked the question about whether or not the UK Government is going to do the same thing. The fact is that conviction rates for rape, other sexual offences and domestic abuse have all fallen, and it's clear that the Government needs to do more, far more, to reduce the instances of these offences, as well as doing more to support victims. We on this side made a manifesto commitment last year to legislate with a Violence Against Women and Girls Bill, as the groundbreaking Welsh Labour Government have done. This bill would include provisions to appoint a commissioner to set minimum standards to tackle domestic and sexual violence. Will the Government do the same? And the answer was, Robert Buckland, who's the Solicitor General, didn't really answer it. And that's actually been the most frustrating thing I've found about Parliament, which is questions don't get answered. You know, I'm used to, having come from a legal background, you ask a question, you keep asking it till you get the answer, but it doesn't work like that in Parliament.
Whirlwind week, the double promotion, the 2 jobs, how's it been?
It's been great, actually, and I really want to thank constituents who've contacted me with good wishes and congratulations. They've been really, really very positive, and I'm very grateful to them all. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm very pleased to be able to play a role in supporting the leadership team in the Shadow Justice team. But obviously my priority now and always is to my constituents here. They must always come first.
And how did Jeremy Corbyn approach you to offer you these 2 roles then?
Well, I'd had some discussions with his office the night before the announcement. I actually I was doing a live radio interview in the morning, and I hadn't realised that the press release had gone out confirming the appointment. So it was a bit ironic, really, having had one Cardiff MP resign live on air the previous day, and then I got appointed live on air the following day. I am really looking forward to it, and justice, obviously, that being my background, I'm hoping I can hit the ground running.
How's it sort of working with Jeremy Corbyn then as part of the Labour opposition team?
Yeah. Well, we're very united. We've got a very stable team in justice, and we have a lot of issues to get our teeth into. So, for example, this week, my responsibility is prisons and probation, and we've had the big scandal, the allegations at Medway, the G4S run secure training centre for children. So it's been a real baptism of fire this week. But we have some really meaty policy issues that we need to get to grips with. Our prisons and our probation service is creaking. It's creaking, and it's in danger of failing. So there's plenty for us to look at and try and come up with something that is going to bring prisons and probation into the 21st century and make them operate more efficiently, better for the people who are involved in it and better for the public in terms of value for money.
The new MP says she is enjoying life at Westminster, but says her number 1 priority will remain serving the people of Cardiff Central.
I'm really enjoying it. I mean, there are times when I'm incredibly frustrated because the procedures are very archaic and you can't get things done quickly. But I always, every day when I go in there, just remember how incredibly privileged I am that the people here in Cardiff Central elected me to represent them there, and I'm determined, absolutely determined, to do the best that I can for them.